Hi, I'm Nicole from My Carolina Garden. Winter weather is upon us, and so is the holiday season. With the holiday season in mind, we're shipping and receiving many packages this time of year. I want to show you about a package that I just received that I am so very excited about, because as plant lovers, did you know that you can order plants and have them come to your door? I'm sure you did. Well, this box right here is from the Next Gardener, and it is an order of sweet succulents. And what I want to do is go through a holiday arrangement that I'd like to make with these succulents and maybe give you an idea or inspiration as to something you can do, whether it be for a tabletop or a centerpiece for your kitchen table or something like that. So let me show you the sweet succulents that I ordered. The Next Gardener has a very large selection of succulents that you can choose from their online store. So I handpicked the succulents that I'm going to show you because I had a very specific idea in mind for the arrangement that I wanted to make. I went to thrift stores looking for kind of original arrangement containers that I could use, and I found the most adorable Santa Claus boots, which I'm going to show you in a moment. I'm going to start with these big ones because they're wrapped separately. So these are 4-inch pots, these larger ones, and they are wrapped very well, keeping everything nice and contained. Look at this beauty. When you think of succulents, I would say this would be something that you would expect to see. So this is called Echeveria Blue Apple. So I'm gonna set everything out and we can just marvel at all the sights of the plants. Woo-wee, this one's a cutie. So this one has some nice movement to it and has more of a dangling effect, which is nice because you want a variety of succulents that are going to be inside of your plant arrangements. So this is called, oh goodness gracious, I'm gonna have to read these things. Cotyledon pendens. And I have one more big one. Ooh, and the little ones are so adorable. I can't wait to show you. So this gorgeous baby is called Echeveria Rainbow. Apropos. These 2-inch babies are coming out. Oh my gosh. This one is so cute. This is like the pearl type thing. So this is called Crassula Baby's Necklace. So these are Echeveria Biante. So these have the red tips on them. This one here reminds me of coral that you would find under the ocean. Very unusual shape, and I love that. So blue bean, that's what these little cuties are called. I have 2 of these blue beans. This is another Echeveria that I have 2 of these, and these are Fanta. So just a beautiful rosette on this succulent. Very fun and different kind of look, so I love him. Darly Sunshine. Oh, it's like the sweetest name for the sweetest looking succulent. Down to my final 2. This is Red Hole Gardener Pink Say, I believe. Receiving a box of plants is already an awesome thing, but now that I've taken everything out and shown you what was inside the box, I get to do this super fun part, which is planting up these adorable little booty planters. I love them so very much. I have my potting mix that is especially made for succulents and cacti. I'm going to use that. I think I'm going to utilize some of these string beads, which I have in other parts of my holiday decor, and maybe have them draping out of the boots and then start arranging with my succulents. So that's my game plan, and let's see how it goes now. My little booty planters are done and they look just as good as I hoped they would. Some things to keep in mind when you are repotting succulents. One of the things is you do want to use the succulent potting mix. As you know, you want to make sure that the soil is well draining. So we do not want to hold lots of moisture in for our plants. When we have repotted them, we want to place them in an area where they have some nice indirect sunlight, but not indirect sunlight, because that's too much for them to take as newly repotted plants. The other thing is we're going to hold off on watering them for about 7 days. It seems maybe counterintuitive to put plants into a new pot without watering them, but such is the life of succulents. They just respond differently. We don't want them to be too wet. So that's about it. Potting mix, indirect sunlight, and keep them unwatered for about 7 days. Here's some things that I'd like to talk about with the Next Gardener. You are able to hand select, as I said, from their website by looking at some very large detailed photos, so you're making sure you're making good choices for yourself. And then they go ahead and ship them to you. As you can see, they arrive to me great, safely, no problems at all. And if you go ahead and use the coupon code that you'll see on the screen, you can get a discount on your order just for using my coupon code. So that's a little bonus right there. What is going to happen now is I'm going to show you how I'm going to integrate these arrangements with the rest of what I'm going to do as my centerpiece for my table. So I have this sled that is going to serve as the main large piece is going to take everything that I'm doing now and bringing it together. And now what I'm going to do with the rest of the succulents that I have, I am going to take these little mini terracotta pots that I'm going to spray paint silver and do some glittering effect just like my boots have. And these are all going to be part of my table centerpiece. I am so happy with how everything turned out over here. So as you know, the Next Gardener is where I got all my succulents from. I love the way that every single thing came out. Make sure you use that coupon code too. If you're interested in trying them out, you can get a beautiful selection and do something like this as well. As for everything else, I tend to shop a lot at Home Goods and Hobby Lobby, so things like the sled or the table runner, that's where I'll find items like that. Then of course these boots I got from Salvation Army. That was a lucky find, but I have seen little boots around in other places. So hopefully this project gave you some inspiration and ideas for what you can do as a centerpiece for your holiday table. I am Nicole. Thank you so much for watching and happy planting.